channel. So today, as you read in the title, we're going to be doing a tutorial on this look, and I'm going to be using some new products, not all. I'm going to be using a new foundation, a new primer, concealers, what else? Primer, concealers, bronzer, and yeah, that's it for the new products. And I'm going to be telling you guys how I like them at the end. So yeah, if you are interested, just keep watching. So I know I haven't done a video in weeks, probably even a month now. Time goes by fucking fast recently, but it's because I have not been motivated to record anything, and I feel like anything I think of, it's just gonna be boring, or I'm just not motivated. And like, when I was on a roll of doing my weekly videos, I had recorded like, I kid you fucking not, I recorded like 5-6 videos that I hated. All of them I hated, and they all took like 2 hours to fucking record, and then it was just a big ass waste of time, and I was so discouraged. I was like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm over it. Not until I feel motivated I'm gonna do a video again, because I don't want to give you guys half-ass content. Like, I want to actually, you know, be wanting to do it. I don't want to just do it because, oh, I said I would record weekly. Like, you know, I didn't promise that. I said I would try to record weekly. I was on a fucking roll, guys, okay? I was on a fucking roll. I did like 8 videos back to back every week. So I'm gonna try to get back on that track, if not every 2 weeks, because I really there's really not much I can record right now with all this quarantine shit going on. But I do have an idea for the next video I'm gonna be doing. So I'm so sorry that I have been slacking on the videos, but I really did try. I recorded like 6 fucking videos, you guys. Like, I was stressed. But yeah, if you guys want to see this look, please keep on watching. Okay, so I've already prepped my skin, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. This is one of the new products that I'm trying, and literally I've been seeing everyone rage about this shit, so I was like, bitch, what's the hype? So I already used it a couple times, and honestly it works. So I'm going to show you guys. I don't want to say too much. I want the product to speak for itself. And I needed a new primer, so I was like, let me just go see what the hype is about. And this is supposed to like fill in your pores, and I never had a problem with my pores before. Like, they were never there, but you know, now I got friends. Since I'm pregnant, you know, your skin changes, hair changes, everything changes. So picked this up. See of it, it feels really like a lotion, but it doesn't feel like heavy like a lotion. And I got the luminous one. I'm sure there is a matte one, but I don't like matte because my skin is more like on the dry side, so I don't like matte primers because I don't like to look matte. I like to look glowy. So I'm just applying this everywhere, of course, duh. And I have my mirror over here, so like, duh, what else would I be looking at, right? So yeah, it feels, it does make me glow, like you can see. So it is luminous, like it says. And I really like focus this right here because of course that's where my pores are, and on my nose because it's just like this area right here that gets dry for me. So that's where I try to focus it. The rest of my face is really like normal, like it's not dry or oily. It's just this little area right here that I get dry, and it's so annoying. Now I'm gonna just do my brows off camera real quick. I'll be right back. I don't need more foundation. I just wanted to try a new one, or just get a new drugstore one for whenever I do, you know, looks and I'm not going anywhere. I don't want to be using my go-to foundations. So I've seen a lot of hype about the e.l.f. foundation, and I've never trusted e.l.f. with face products just because, you know, the obvious. But I did try this last night, and bitch, I was shook. Like, I was genuinely shook. Like, this works really good. And it's a flawless finish foundation, and it's oil free and satin finish. So yeah, I got the shade Vanilla, light with golden undertones. So yeah, you guys won't see how good this shit actually works. I don't really like the pump because you can't really like pump just a little bit. Like, it just does like a full ass pump, and I don't really like a super like full coverage. I like medium coverage more than full coverage. So, but I'm gonna go in with an e.l.f. powder blurring brush. I use this for foundation though because it works really good for like buffing out the foundation. So yeah. And this has a really good coverage for a $6 foundation. Yes, by the way, it's $6. I think the primer was like $8. I can't remember honestly. And this is like almost my perfect shade. It's like a little lighter than my body, but my body is more tanner than my face is. I feel like everyone's is. Yeah, and it has a really like nice smell. Like, I've never used a foundation that has a smell this good. It's like kind of like perfume, which that can be a problem for some people. A lot of people don't like fragrance in their foundation, or it makes them break out. So I don't know if this like actually has a fragrance in it. Honestly, I don't even want to struggle to read that little ass label, because if you know me, you know I'm blind as fuck. So I'm not even gonna bother. But if you're interested in buying this foundation, definitely look into the ingredients, because it does have a really strong smell, but it's a good smell. The consistency of the foundation is like really, it's like creamy almost. Okay, so as you see, it's like a medium to full coverage. You could definitely build it up, but I like my foundation to be a medium coverage. You know, even though I do have foundation all over my face, it still looks like skin. If you can hear the yard work going on outside of my fucking window, just fucking ignore it. A lot of my foundations tend to stick to the dryness around my nose, and this one didn't. So I was like really shook about that. I just gave up. I was like, you know what, every foundation's gonna be like this, so I have no fucking choice than to just deal with it. But this one doesn't. So now for concealers, I was looking for a NARS concealer dupe, and I've seen a lot of people were saying that the Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer, it literally has like damn near the same exact name, if not the same name. And I've already tried these two, and they work pretty good. When I use this, I go kind of heavy with it, because when it blends out, it's like you barely put anything. This concealer is supposed to be good for your skin. I think that's what it, don't even fucking listen to me, because bitch, I don't even be knowing. I look funny. I am going more crazy with this makeup than like I usually do, because this is more of like a glam look. So yeah, that's why I'm looking crazy as hell. Well, I got the shades Ivory and Chai, and honestly they blend out really nice, which you guys are gonna see. And I use a beauty blender for my under eyes and a brush for the contour. So you guys are gonna see that it blends out really nice, and it has medium to full coverage, definitely buildable. I use e.l.f. Beauty sponges. They work really good. So I like to blend out my concealer, but not all the way, which you guys are gonna see. So like I blend out like around the edges, and then I fully blend out once I blend out all of my contour. So fucking rude. Like, why do they have the audacity to be doing yard work right now? Blends out really nice. This beauty blender works really good. Beauty blenders used to not work for me. Like, it was just not it. e.l.f.'s foundation blurring brush. And e.l.f. brushes work really good. Like, if you've never used them, you're sleeping on them. So I blend out my contour really carelessly. Like, I just like buff it the fuck in and make sure I have no harsh lines. I've also struggled with that too, where the concealer or contour doesn't blend out easy, and I'm like blending for hours, which is, nobody got time for that. I carelessly blend out my forehead contour also. Make sure you're bringing it in to your hairline, because you don't want to look like you're two different colors. I do more patting motions here. I am more careful with how I blend out my cheekbone contour, because it could get patchy, and that's just how my skin is. So if you don't have that problem, you could just go ham. But I have to do more patting motions. Harsh on camera, but it's really not. I'm gonna go back into my beauty blender and blend out all the concealer. This also diffuses the contour a little bit. But before I completely blend out my under eye concealer, I get my powder ready, which is my go-to Fit Me powder. I just put it in the cap. Okay, so I already went and set everything off camera. So now that I look like a ghost, I'm gonna go in with bronzer from Wet n Wild, the Color Icon bronzer. So that's what it looks like. And this is, it doesn't go on super hard, so it's very buildable, which I like. I had been looking for a new contour because I've run out of the one I liked. I stopped using the Morphe one because it was just too orange toned, and I wanted something more cool toned. And I kind of go harsh with it at first, because once I blend out all my powder, it really like diffuses all the contour, or bronzer I mean. I really like this contour. It's like the perfect shade, and once all my makeup is done, it looks really nice. So I apply this carelessly too, other than right here, but everywhere, and my nose. Everywhere else I pretty much do it carelessly. Bitch, I don't got the patience to be being all precise and shit. So go into a smaller blending brush. This is the Morphe's M411. Usually don't contour like my whole nose, just like the tip of it, but since this is a more extra look, I am gonna do my whole ass nose. You want to bring it in all the way to like, this can be different for everyone, of course, everyone has a different nose, but just bring it in, follow like that little area. I don't know what the fuck that's called, but like, you know, unless you want your nose to look slimmer, then just go straight. Do not do this if you want your nose to look slimmer. My powders sit while I do my eyes, so that any fallout, you know, gets swiped away. And this also so that it looks sharp, because I don't put concealer there to sharpen it, so I just let my let's just ignore it together. I'm going to be using this palette. Literally, if you want one palette that is like your go-to that you can travel with, or like just one palette that you don't have to go through thousands of palettes to look for colors, I would really suggest this one, because literally I use this palette for so many looks. Like, this is my main one that I go into. I'm gonna be taking this brush. I'm pretty sure this is a Wet n Wild brush or an e.l.f. brush, I'm not sure, but they work really good. These work really good. So I'm going to be taking this color right here, this like camel yellow color. I really wish it was darker, but you know, I'm gonna work with it. Pat this onto my lid. Keep blending this all the way up. This is gonna be our transition color and our lightest color that we're gonna be using. But this is a really like smoky eye, but you don't really have to be precise with this because it doesn't have to look perfect. It's not like a cut crease or anything like that has to look perfect. It's more like effortless, and I love those kind of looks. If you guys haven't noticed, those are my usual go-to, is like smoky eyes. I don't really like doing the super precise. Sometimes I do it, you know, just for fun. Okay, so that's what it looks like with this Real Techniques brush, one next to the one I just used. And I'm gonna kind of focus it on the crease. I'm gonna just bring it in a little bit on the outer corner and just like pat it in. This color right here, and I'm taking this color because I don't want this to look so orangey, so I want to diffuse the whole thing with a deep brown shade, and I'm focusing this mostly in the crease, blending it up, also keeping it away from the lid because I want to keep the lid pretty light. Like, it looks like a cut crease, but it's not. Bitch, it's fucking hot. I need to open a window or something. Take this powder off using this Real Techniques. I'm gonna do blush, and I'm using my go-to NYX Baked Blush in the shade Sugar Mama. Using this angled brush. This is also really hyped. It's the facial mist from the dollar store. I know you guys are like, bitch, what the fuck? But it works. Like, it brings moisture. I just use it to bring moisture back into my face, and I use this when I'm not going to use setting spray because I'm not going nowhere today, so I really don't need my makeup to last. I'm gonna highlight a little bit. I like to do crazy highlight. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So I'm gonna just take this highlighter by the Carly by Belle palette, or in the Carly by Belle palette. Bitch, I lied. This is a glam look, so bitch, I can do a crazy highlight if I want. Finishing off my eyes, I'm gonna be using the Hello Lashes mascara, and then new lashes I tried them on yesterday. They're so pretty. They are the chiffon lashes by the Kiss Lash Couture collection. These are so nice. This is her. Really nice, wispy. Put some mascara, lashes, and I'll be right back. I almost forgot to tell you guys what glue I'm gonna be using. Y'all, if you do not use this glue, go get it right fucking now. Like, it's always sold out when I try to go get it, but I finally got my hands on it. Bitch, this right here is the best lash glue I've ever used, and I've used so many different ones. This shit right here is fire. So I got the lashes on, and I went ahead and did my lips also, and I just use my go-to Morphe lip liner in Bite Me, and I used two different lipsticks because the first one I didn't really like, and it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stripped, and then on top of that I only use this on my bottom lip, and then I just like blended it out with my finger. Didn't feel like taking it off, and then I went in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in nude. This is my this is my go-to. If it's not this one, it's definitely this one. So yeah, this is the look. It's a real like neutral glam, natural glam. What do they call it? Because neutral, natural either means like the no makeup look, and then this kind of look. So I don't know, don't fucking quote me on shit, because a bitch don't be even knowing what the fuck she's talking about. But this is her. But let me just talk about the new products. Duh, this is a part of the video, not just the look. So for the primer, as you see, my pores are nowhere to be seen, and usually my pores are like, there bitch, they're like, hey bitch, hi bitch. But yeah, they're usually fucking there, very noticeable. But as you see, they're not there. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that too if you struggle with pores and you don't want to spend a pretty penny on primers, because primers kind of be expensive. I'd be like, bitch, why are you $20? And I always get this like weird patchy, like I don't know what the fuck to call it, around my nose, and with any foundation I use, literally any foundation I use. And this one is like, bitch, where's the patch, where's the dry? Because it's not there. I really like this foundation. It is gonna probably be my new go-to. It's just so nice. Concealer, contour, the bronzer, all. I really like all these new products. I honestly wish though that they had a bigger bottle for this. It is $6, but I wouldn't mind paying more, because honestly this is like a high-end foundation. So if you're looking for a new foundation that is cheap, or you just don't want to spend a pretty penny on a foundation, bitch, go get that one. It looks so good. Honestly, give this foundation like a fucking 20 out of 10, 100 out of 10. It's really good. And then the concealers, really like the concealers. I have nothing bad to say. My under eyes always crease. It doesn't matter what I use, but this, like sometimes some concealers that I use make it look really bad, like it creases really bad, and this one doesn't crease bad. And I know I have creasing, so it doesn't matter what concealer I use, it always creases, so I can't prevent that. I really recommend you guys go get this foundation. Even if you don't need a foundation, bitch, just go get it. It's $6. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and yeah, give me video ideas, you guys, because I just don't be knowing what the fuck to record, and I feel like the ideas that I have are like have already been done hundreds of thousands of times, which is okay, but I feel like it's just boring. Like I'm gonna just be boring. So give me ideas, guys. Help a bitch out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.